Okay, good day everyone. So for those who didn't join our Zoom meeting, here's a video for you. So our topic is creating addition stories. So what is addition stories? So addition stories in mathematics are form of word problem in which children read written questions to determine what sum to answer. So this sum will always involve in addition problems. So can you see what is in the picture? So it is a number sentence. So we're going to create a story based on what you see. So we have 8 plus 1 is equal to blank. So we have 3 steps on how to create stories. The first one so the first step is you need to think of math idea. So we have 8 plus 1 is equal to blank. So the idea we used here is a number. So 8 and 1 is a number. So the second step is make a story about the numbers. So we're going to make a story. So we're going to think about a name or a things that we need to do or we need to write on our story. So since we have 8, we're going to think of a person who so for example, we have City has 8 green marbles. So 8, and then the 8 here we create green marbles and 1 blue marble. So for the third step, we ask our question. So what will be the question for our story? The question should be, how many marbles does City have altogether? So since this is addition, we will use the keyword altogether because addition means we're putting it together or we're combining two numbers. So here is the addition story. City has 8 green marbles and 1 blue marble. How many marbles does City have altogether? So here is the number sentence that we're going to use. 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So therefore, we conclude that City has 9 marbles altogether. Okay, here is another addition story. Here is another example of addition story. But we're going to use a picture. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squirrels eating nuts. So we're going to make a story based on what picture you are seeing. So 4 squirrels joined them. So let's put it in sentences. So 5 squirrels are eating nuts. 4 squirrels joined them. So what will be our question? The second step of addition story is we're going to make a question. So how many squirrels are there altogether? So that should be our question. So here we put it in the number sentence. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So therefore there are 9 squirrels altogether. So now since you all have examples, let's do and learn. So here is an example number 1. So look at the pictures and fill in the numbers. So the picture number 1 or the first plate, Peter has blank pieces of cake. So how many pieces of cake are there in the first plate or Peter has? So we have 6. So Robbie has blank pieces of cake. How many pieces of cake do Robbie have? 2. So if we put it in number sentence, how many pieces of cake do they have altogether? So 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. So therefore, they have 8 pieces of cake altogether. Next, for this one, you're going to check or mark the correct addition story. So you're going to fill in the numbers. But first, let's read the addition story so we can see what addition story is correct. So Ravi has 3 oranges. Since we have 3, this is correct. And 3 rose apple. How many fruits does he have altogether? So the keyword that Ravi used is altogether. So altogether means addition, right? So let's check the other addition story. So Ravi has 3 oranges, correct, and 3 rose apple. For the question, how many fruits are left? So the keyword we use are left. So left means something. So it is something left behind, or you're going to minus it. But since it's addition story, we are going to add, or we're going to combine the numbers. So the correct answer is Ravi has 3 oranges and 3 rose apples. How many fruit does he have altogether? So now let's fill in the numbers. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. So he has 6 fruits altogether. Okay, great job. So for your activity, I want you to answer your book from pages 63 to 67. And then on our next Zoom meeting, we will discuss your answers all together. So I hope you learned about creating addition stories and you understand on how to create a story. So see you on our next Zoom meeting, or see you again next time. Bye, students!